What's going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the YouTube channel. And what a journey it's been this year with Prize Picks. We're up big, and it's so easy to make up lineup every single week. All you have to do is just go in and pick more or less. Pretty simple. And for my lineup this week, I love the 49ers. If you're a Niners fan or really just an NFL fan, throwing a lineup together seriously makes watching these games so much better. So this week, I think Purdy and I think Kittle have a day. The Browns shut down Geno last week, but I'm not so sure they'll be able to stop this offense. We'll see what's happening. And I'm going to throw my former teammate, Justin Herbert, in there as well, coming off a bye. Remember, $50 in lineups with code CHASE when you guys play your first $5 lineup. It's easy as that. Just code CHASE. That link is also in the description box below. Let's get into Brock Purdy right now. All right, Brock Purdy, man. I don't know. He didn't play very well. 3 interceptions in the first half and 3 in the first 31 plays. The first drive was good, and we're going to break down the good and the bad and why he decided not to do certain things. But here, this sort of started it off. This was play 10. I like how they're getting to these things, right? You have Pearsall on like a outpost stop, and you have Jennings on a missile route. You're going to go 18 yards right on the hash. That's the number 1 read. That's the number 2 read. You got juice in the flat right here. And this is what Brock Purdy's known for. He's known for these layered throws. He throws with on time and in rhythm. And I thought he did a good job in this game at just not feeling rushed in the pocket, but some of the throws and decisions is really hurting him. Now here, you got a guy over top here. I've seen so many times you be able to fit this ball into that window. This is exactly what the Panthers did all game long. They played a lot of too high safety look, and in this too high safety look, there's a lot of intermediate stuff open, and he just didn't pull the trigger, so he checks this one down. You read 1 to 2 to 3. I like how he got through his progression right here, but this number 1 is open. I know you're saying, well, Chase, the DB's right there. Yeah, well, he could have done a better job, I think, figuring out a way to get him the football. A lot of talk and narrative through this is like, hey, is Mac Jones the guy? Who's Brock Purdy's the dude? He's acting like he's going to throw that. I do think Jennings needs to get into that window a little bit sooner. He decides not to, and this guy comes in there and sort of takes it over and takes that in. But he needs to figure out a way to throw this football. Jennings needs to find a way to get into this window, and then Brock Purdy goes over there. He's a little too short. See right here how he's trying to figure it out, but he moves, and he's still able, with his left guard getting walked back into his lap, finds a way to check the ball down to his left. All right, next play right here, 2-by-2 formation. I thought the Niners did a good job of doing that. This is just a quick one. This is what I wanted to show you. Watch number 99. This is the best part of this film today. Watch it. He dives off the field. Like, why not run? You're still on the field. He's diving off the field. Makes no sense whatsoever. And they just run right here, right? There's nothing crazy about it. One needs to get this block, but how funny is this? You're literally running off the field. Let's watch it full speed up there to the top. Nothing to break down there, but that's freaking hilarious. Get off the field, dude. All right, next play right here. 1, 2, 3. 3 receiver set. CMC off. A lot of times you get this option route. And the Panthers did a really nice job all night of playing this coverage right here, man. They just played quarters. Cover 4. You got the 4th. You got the 4th. You got a 4th. You got a 4th. And it made Brock Purdy a little bit uncomfortable because he really wants to throw the football down the field. So what did Kyle Shanahan do? He decided, hey, let's run some quick game. And so they're just running slant flat. All right, so he's going to go out and back in. He's going to go here. He sits, slant, and a flat. So if you get 4 cheat, the whole thing right here is, what is this safety doing? Is this safety going this way? If it is, you're going to throw here. If the safety sits, then you're going to throw Kittle. And if this safety robs Kittle, you're going to throw here. So there's a lot of different things to do. I thought Brock Purdy, this was actually a really good throw. It was a better job by the receiver of somehow breaking all these tackles and getting in Jennings. And just shows how strong he is. And then watch this too. Just shows how much these guys love Brock Purdy. Watch all these dudes. all three of them are like, yeah, nice throw, right? But it was more Jennings. So I want you to watch what Brock Purdy does on this back view. He cheats that way, just the amount enough that you need. And look at Brock. Watch Brock's eyes. We'll get it here on the other view. He sees that. And when he sees going over this way, it's called for cheat. Then that's when you're going to throw this football to Jennings. Awesome job. Let's watch his eyes right here, though. It started well, right? 15 play drive, I believe, or whatever it was. Watch it. He sees right there. He sees him go, and then he finds his guy, knows it's going to be a tight window, puts it right on him. You can't throw this football any better than this. And then 3 dudes breaking tackles. Get off me. All right, next play right here. We got 10 of these. Under center Brock is what I like. George Kittle and Juice, that's what I like. CMC, this is what they do. This is what the San Francisco 49ers can do. And once again, look at this coverage, right? What are we doing? Are we playing quarters? Are we playing not? And then this one was probably the best interception. There's a couple things about this. One, these corners that are supposed to be sloughing off, they did a good job of not. And you're going to see those a couple times. The another one is this is a pretty simple route concept. You're just going to run through and you're going to try to clear it out for this dagger, and then you're going to check it down if not. So really it's the dagger down to the check down. Here's the thing though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hitch, ball. He just puts way too much air on it. And 8 does a nice job. I mean, it's a good route. He's just sort of sitting, hey, you're not running by me, because where do the San Francisco 49ers run the most amount of routes? These intermediate sides of the field. So when this happens, he throws it. The back view will show just the type of arc on the ball. It was too much. I think he needs to drive this more. He has the arm strength to drive it. Really good play action, right? There's where he's going. He's moving left going this way, and so he doesn't have enough. See how he doesn't really follow through? He doesn't have enough to get on the ball. And then watch, it just floats in the air. It's an underthrow. I also think his receiver can help him by coming back down. You call it trimming the fat off the route. He doesn't do that. This is definitely on Purdy, and it's probably the best one. You'll see the other two I didn't love. So heavy play action here. Clear this guy out. Get this guy. The flat defender falls down. But see how it's underthrown? See how much arc is on the ball? It's just completely underthrown. Just a complete miss right here. This is what he's been really good at. He did not do a good job at throwing the football down the field this game. All right, next play right here. I'm pretty sure it's another interception. I'm pretty sure it was 3 straight interceptions on the first part. Oh, this isn't. This is just showing how good of a runner he is. And I think he does need to run the football more. Pretty simple route concept. It's the same thing we saw earlier, right? It's a flat route. It's a short route. They started understanding, hey, we're having a lot better success with these short routes rather than these deeper developing intermediate routes. This is 1. That's 2. Kittle's 3. All right. Nothing's open. Gets pressure fast. He's hot right here. That's hard to see. That's your hot route. And then this corner does a nice job of sort of sitting right there. This is just a really good play by the Panthers because they end up blitzing. And a lot of times when you blitz, there's a lot of times this flat is open. I'm glad he didn't throw this one because they end up clouding this coverage, which means hard corner, half field safety, blitzing here. It's called a fire zone. That's a half field, right? And when you do that, he sees it and then free run at the guy. Really nice job buying some time and just understanding, hey, nothing's there. Let me go get the first down. Thought this was good. It's really hard to see too when you have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys over here that someone's blitzing to this side, because also the Panthers, they wouldn't cloud it if it's just one receiver. As soon as Juice goes in motion, they're going to end up clouding it, which means you can't throw the flat for a hot, which means, hey, game, set, match, Panthers not so fast. When you're able to do that as a quarterback, it's really, really difficult for defenses to understand, hey, we're blitzing from that side. All right, next play right here, 3rd and 6. All right, money down, and it's in the freaking red zone. You can't have interceptions. A lot of mismatches, bring CMC out, Ricky Pearsall on that, on a release motion. You have what you want, just a grossly underthrown football. You have exactly what you want, right? And that is a through route to get this free safety, You have access. That's why you motion back here in a corner post. And then this corner just does a really good job. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, right? That's where you want to read 1, 2. You have to throw this ball a little bit earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit. See how he moves up? He's already moving up because, one, he has to. The left guard completely whiffs and is on the ground. But when you're that and you can't get enough oomph on it, you have to throw this ball over here. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to throw that football over there. If you don't, it's going to get intercepted like this. And this is bad for a lot of reasons. One, 78, but also set your feet, step up, and throw if you're going to do it, or just run. Or just run exactly what you did the last one. He's going to want this one back for sure. There's pressure, right? Run. Run. Look at that. You have a lot of space in the red zone. Run. Throw it to Kittle, right? You can't do that. I mean, even the DB had to catch it on his back shoulder. So, rough. All right, next play right here, 2nd and 8. Okay, what are they doing? Too high look, right? Still trying to throw the football down the field, which I'm okay with. This one, he just never saw him. This one is like, this is the guy at the top of his drop. He's at the top of his drop. He's going to run all the way over here. This is just film study, right? There's no way in the world Brock's going to see this guy. You want this through route. First of all, it's there. It's outside release, in route, and it's another through. You have this through route. You want to take 8 and this guy all the way out. And when you do that, you're going to have a huge window here. Watch Brock Purdy at the top of his drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 hitches it. Maybe if he 1 hitches it, but this guy still gets it. There's nothing you can do about it. He's on the opposite side of the field. Still a bad interception. And that's 3 interceptions in the first 31 plays. All right, let's watch this back view. That's the guy who's going to run all the way over here. It's just a heck of a play. It's really good job by him knowing, hey, in a nub side tight end, when it's called a nub side tight end, and we got 3 this way, and it's play action. Watch what he does on the play. He sees play action, and then he looks at Jennings and sees that safety there and just going to run. That's just a great effort. There's not a lot you can do right here at all, right? Could Purdy have thrown it earlier? Yeah, but look at the ball dying too, right? The ball dies on him, and I think this will be a better view to see it, how much the ball dies. He just doesn't get a lot on it. The mechanics look off. He's just really not the guy that throws a lot of interceptions in the intermediate part of the field. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want this video and many others like this and a more detailed breakdown, head over onto the Patreon page. The link is in the description box below.